Hi everyone, good morning. This is me, Sir Alan, and welcome back to my channel. Good morning again, everyone. And for today's lesson, we have solving quadratic inequality. Okay, so wag na nating patatagalin pa. Let's try solving examples 1 and 2. Okay, so before we proceed to our solving, please take note na kapag nag-solve tayo ng quadratic inequality, yung gagawin natin is kung paano tayo nag-solve ng roots sa quadratic equation, ganon yung gagawin natin. Okay? Okay, good. So let's try example number 1. Given x squared plus 7x plus 12 is greater than 0. So gagawin natin guys is isosolve na natin yung roots using the process of quadratic equation. So example number 1. So gagawin natin, this is x squared plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So gagawin natin, equate muna natin to 0 para makuha natin yung roots. Okay, so in finding the roots, meron tayong 4 na process. It's up to you guys on how you solve using those processes. Quadratic equation, extracting square roots by completing the square or by factoring. Okay? So for the meantime, I will use the factoring to solve for the roots. Okay, so let's factor out first your constant part, which is 12. So this is 6 and 2, 4 and 3, and 12 and 1. So therefore, our factors are... So para malaman natin yung factor, titignan natin yung linear part, in this case 7. So hahanapin natin dito kapag nag-add or kung nagsusubtract tayo, lalabas yung 7. So therefore, magagamit natin dyan is 4 and 3. So our factors are x4 and x is 3. Okay? So, sign naman yung problema natin. So since our constant part sign is positive, either positive or negative factors will give us positive answer. So therefore, looking at your linear part, titingnan natin, since positive siya, so confirm positive yung gagamitin natin factors. Okay? So alam niyo na po yan guys, paano mag-solve. So therefore, equate separately to 0. So x plus 4 is equal to 0 and x plus 3 is equal to 0. Solving for x there, transposing 4 to the other side, so we'll have x is negative 4. There you have it guys, our first root. And x is equal to negative 3. So there you have it guys, our roots. Okay, very good. Nakuha natin yung roots. So paano natin malalaman kung anong gagamitin solution set natin? So gagawin natin guys is gagawa tayo ng number line. So let's construct number line. So our answers are negative 4 and negative 3. So therefore, you times 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. So our answers are in here, negative 4 and negative 3. Okay, so since gusto nating malaman yung solution set, gagamitin natin yung original na inequality to prove yung value natin dito sa original. So gagamitin natin, kukuha tayo ng numero dyan, dun sa magkabilang gilid ng solution set natin or your answer natin na roots, which is negative 4 and negative 3. Gagamitin natin negative 5 and negative 2. Whether if nagsasatisfy siya dito sa original inequality natin. So, let's try negative 5. Okay? So, if Rx is negative 5. So, therefore, using the original equation for inequality, so this is x squared plus 7x plus 12 is greater than 0. So, let's substitute negative 5. So, this is negative 5 squared plus 7 multiplied to 5 negative plus 12 is greater than 0. So, hahanapin natin kung totoo nga bang greater than to 0 if x is negative 5. Ganun yan. So, therefore, let's perform. This is positive 25 minus, because 7 times negative 5 is negative 35, and positive 12 copy greater than 0. So, therefore, pagsamahin muna natin yung magkaparehong sign. So, positive 25 plus 12 is 37 minus 35 is greater than 0. So, therefore, 37 minus 35 is 2. So, therefore, 2 is greater than 0. Totoo? Very good. This is true. So, therefore, negative 5 in this part is a solution. Solution yan kasi nagsasatisfy siya dun sa original given inequality, which is greater than 0. 2 is greater than 0. Okay? Very good. So let's try negative 2. So if x is negative 2, let's try if it satisfies with our original inequality. So negative 2 squared plus your 7 multiplied to negative 2 plus 12 is greater than 0. Titignan natin kung greater than 0 nga ba kapag x is negative 2. So this is positive 4. Negative square, 2 square is positive 4 minus your 14. Negative 2 times 7 is negative 14 plus 12 is greater than 0. So let's combine first like terms. So this is 4 plus 12 is 16 minus 14 is greater than 0. So therefore 2 is greater than 0. So therefore this is true. True that negative 2 is a solution for our first given inequality. Okay? So therefore, this area there, so on, is a solution. Let's try negative 1 if this is really a solution. So, negative 1 squared plus 7 multiplied to negative 1 plus 12 is greater than 0. So, this is 1 minus 7 plus 12 is greater than 0. 13. 1 plus 12 is 13 minus 7 is greater than 0. So, 13 minus 7 is 6 is greater than 0. So, also true. So, therefore, this part here is a solution. So, therefore, our solution set for given inequality number 1 is when x is greater than negative 3, mas malaki siya sa negative 3, and when x is less than negative 4, papunta dun sa kaliwa, negative 4. So therefore, our solution set for given inequality number 1 is x is greater than negative 3, this area here, and when x is less than negative 4. So those numbers to the left of negative 4. Okay? Very good. I hope you understand. Let's try example number 2. Using the same processes with number 1, so let's have number 2. So this is r squared minus 10r plus 16 is equal to 0. Equate mo natin siya to 0 para makuha natin yung roots. So therefore, factors of 16 are 8 and 2, 4 and 4, 16 and 1. Looking back with our linear part, which is negative 10, hahanapin natin dito sa factors kung saan kapag ka nag-add or nagsusubtract tayo, lalabas yung 10. So therefore, lalabas yung 10 kapag i-add natin yung 8 and 2. So our factors are 8 and 2. So therefore, factors are R8, R2. So looking with our sign, that is positive. So either positive, positive, and negative, negative. When multiplying, will give you positive sign. And since our linear part is negative, so we're going to use the negative sign. So this is R negative 2 r minus 8 and r minus 2. So equate to 0 and solve for r separately. R minus 8 is equal to 0 and r minus 2 is equal to 0. So solving for r here, r is equal to positive 8. There you have it guys, our first root. And r is equal to negative 2 to the other side will be positive 2. There you have it guys, our roots, 8 and 2. So let's construct a number line para malaman natin yung mga numbers na magsasatisfy doon sa given inequality. So,
this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
okay, so looking back with our original given inequality, so R8 will be in this place and R2 will be in this place. So gagawin natin guys, kukuha tayo ng numero dyan sa magkabilang gilid ng nakuha nating roots. Tapos isa-substitute natin doon sa original na given inequality para malaman natin kung nag-satisfy nga ba siya doon sa inequality sign niya. Okay, so let's try first with positive 1. So if r is equal to 1, so let's try. R squared is 1 squared. 1 squared minus 10 multiplied to your r is 1 plus 16 is less than 0. So performing, we have 1 squared is 1 minus 10 plus 16 is less than 0. So combining the same sign, this 17, 1 plus 16 is 17, minus 10 is less than 0. This is 7 minus 10, 7 is less than 0. So therefore, this is false. Positive 1 is not a solution. Kasi hindi naman totoo na 7 is less than 0. Okay? So let's try positive 3. If it satisfies with the original given inequality. So if r is 3, so therefore, 3 squared minus 10 multiplied to 3. Let's try r is 3 there. If r is equal to 3 plus 16 is less than 0. Okay? So this is 3 squared is 9 minus 30. 10 times is 30 plus 16 is less than 0. So therefore, combining the same sign, 9 plus 16 is 25, minus 30 is less than 0. Okay? So therefore, 25 minus 30 is negative 5, less than 0. So this is true because negative 5 is less than 0. So this is a solution guys. This part is a solution. Let's try 7. R is equal to 7 if it is really a solution. Okay? So this is 7 squared minus 10 multiplied to 7 plus 16 is less than 0. So 7 squared is 49 minus 70 plus 16 is less than 0. Then combining the same positive sign here, let's have 49 plus 16 is 65 minus 70 is less than 0. So therefore, this is negative 5 is less than 0. So this is also true. So therefore, positive 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are solution set of r squared minus 5 10r plus 16 is equal to 0. Let's try this part here. 9, positive 9, and 10. So let's try if 9 and 10 can satisfy with our original given inequality. So r is equal to 9. So therefore, 9 squared minus 10 times 9. Your r is 9 plus 16. Plus 16 is less than 0. So therefore, 81 minus 90 plus 16 is less than 0. So combining this positive sign here, we have 97 minus 90 is less than 0. So therefore, 97 minus 9 is 7 less than 0. This is false. Because positive 7 is not less than 0. So therefore, these are not a solution. So therefore, our solution set, guys, for your r squared minus 10r plus 16 less than 0 is when your r is greater than positive 2. So greater than positive 2. Mas malaki daw siya sa positive 2. Pero less than siya sa positive 8. But less than positive 8. Okay? So there you have it, guys. Our solution set for given example number 2, r squared minus 10r plus 16 is less than 0. Okay? So dapat marunong kayo gumawa ng ganito. Your r is greater than 2. So therefore, ito na part. Pero less than siya sa positive 8. Okay? Very good. That is all for today, guys. So much for that. And I hope you understand. Thank you so much for subscribing my YouTube channel, Alano TV Official. And see you soon, guys, for more videos.